clicked the wrong button. But now the right button has been clicked. Everyone, it's time to chillax. It is time to enjoy Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 together as a family. Hey, Brendan. Hey, everyone. I hope you had a great Friday. And I hope that tonight we can hang out together and have a nice, chill end to the day. I hope that, I think it should be playing sound. It's not. I got it. I got the fix. Oh, that's on perfect. Guys, it's Homeless English Child. I got a weird tweet that said Beta64 looks like a guy who would change his religion for a girlfriend. I don't know what that means, but I liked it. So I guess that's cool. What am I'm looking for? This button. I felt that tweet. Okay, let me make sure that that we got the sound, because we need sound, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna guess that it's going. Yep, that's what I thought. There we go. Perfect. Ah, there's the sounds I was looking for. But you're a good Christian boy. That's right. Good I changed my religion so I could talk to Beta. You know, I wouldn't recommend that. I'll talk to you anyway. But if you want to, I guess you do you, fam. And that's still a saying, right? Oh my gosh, you can't see Luigi. I gotta keep Luigi on. So, if you don't know what Roller Coaster Tycoon is, yeah. If you don't know what Roller Coaster Tycoon is, it's the greatest game on the face of the planet. The wallpaper, yes, I love that wallpaper. It's my generic wallpaper number 3. So, here's the deal. You can play this game with me for free. I just need to get the link is in the live room in the Discord server if you'd like to go there. If you go to the Discord server, in the live room, there is a link to download and set up this game so we can all play together multiplayer wise. It's easy, quick, to the point. The game's probably only like 5 megabytes, to be honest. But don't you need the OG game? It's in there. You can get it for free. What it is there's a demo version of the game, and Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 strips the demo time limit, so you get the whole game in it. So you can get it completely free. Or you could be the guy who spends $4 and supports the guy. But if you need to do it quick, easy, don't have $4 on your hands, I think the game is completely free. If you like to get it. Hey Andrew, how are you? This sounds risky. Risky? There's no risk. The only risk is, will you have fun with me or not? Luckily, I have Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's the thing. I bought. Let me tell you a little story of how I got Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I was at Circuit City with my parents, and I looked on the shelf, and there I saw Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack, and I was like, Mom, Dad, can I get this? It's on sale. So that is how I got it, and I freaking love this game. And the open source version is so much. It's got so many improvements. It's almost like the definitive version. You've heard of Persona 5 Royal. This is Roller Coaster Tycoon Royal. So to kind of show you how it all works, it's fine. If it says network desync, that's fine. So this is the park. We did a little test of this. We'll start from a blank slate. We will start from a blank slate, and also let me know if the audio sounds weird. Just as an aside. Turn down that. No, not my ride. No, don't worry. Well, we're gonna be. It's gonna start from scratch, because I want everyone to be able to have a place. Because this is already pretty full. So this is what was created during a Discord server live stream. I just wanted to kind of show off what was created here. We have my wife made Cheese Nips Land, where you can. This is Tall Nip. Here, let me go to gaming view. Let me go to gaming. Tall Nip. And this is Cheese Nips, Carbonated Nips, Ice Cream Nips, Burger Nips, Liquid Nips, Chicken Nips, and Sea Nips. followed by the Smash Ultimate Cheese Nip Origin Story Theater, followed by the Cheese Nip Rant 2000 channel points. Turn it down a little bit. It's a little loud on my end. I try to get this to school. It's hard to pirate the game from the 9s, but pirating within school, what in the world? You can just literally get it for free. It's legal. You can get it for free. Just follow the link in the live page. It also explains all of my opinions on Cheez Its. You can eat a bunch. Taste is not sharp. I like it better, and only one flavor. There's also Kirby. Have a good day. Great job. Oh, Kirby says, have a good day. A great job you are doing. Oh, yo. And that's Kirby Air Ride. And then we've got this humongous coaster. What is it called? The Big Drop. Oh, it's broken. The Big Drop. We've got a lot here. What kind of fever dream is this park? The perfect park. We got a huge amount of food around here. What does that sign say? Whoa. Let's see what the... Oh, no. Let's see what the sign says. Scott stuff. Sounds about right. Stay hydrated, Andrew. Is broken down. Ooh, turn on ride sheet. I wish I could, but I'm running it in a like headless server, so I'm only a user. The server is the admin, and I cannot give myself that role. I'll figure it out eventually, but it's not an easy thing. I gotta. Where's that one ride? There was one really, really good ride. I gotta find it. Ah, there it is. The perfect ride. It's known as Kill. What it does is it goes to this really steep hill, and then goes immediately down on this candy cane stall, which, by the way, has gotten quite a bit of money. The loop is a perfect ride. This is propaganda. Where's the loop? There's the bobsleigh coaster. This is great. This is fantastic. So this is what you can do when you want to do whatever you want. This one's called the Banhammer. Gee, oh, is it just like a... Oh, it goes up. And then oh man, that's a long one. Jeez Louise. They've probably been on there for a couple of years. Thanks, Mom, my Linux speech wasn't pretty... No, I understand. You said CHO mod, and that's not right. I couldn't even dignify a response because it's CH mod. Oof. So anyway, it's also random one tile. So it's pretty great. I'm a fan. Oh, it's got like a... Who worked on this? This is adorable. I like the 5 different kinds of paths in this one corner. That's great. Yeah, this is cute. It's got like a whole little... I like the also random different paths. Stay hydrated, and Drew. That's great. The loop is a tiny blue one. It goes 6 miles per hour and does 20 circuits. Wait, where? Oh, frick. I gotta find it. Oh, yeah, good point. Rides. What is it called? Loop. The loop. Oh, there's 0 people on the ride for some reason. Oh gosh, the game be slowing. There it is. The greatest ride of all time. The loop. How many excitement points? I mean, it's got to be through the roof, right? What? Low? That's crazy. Who would have imagined that? Okay, so I'm gonna open the park up to everyone, but before we do that, I have to bust out my other computer so I can give it a blank slate. It's even got unlimited money. You can see the server name is in the title of the stream. It's Beta64.tv. I'm gonna call this sandbox_discord. Already saved. Yeah, for real this time. Okay, we're gonna get this one, and then should be ready to go. Okay, should be up. Yeah, Luigi. I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna break, and I'm gonna drop it, and they're gonna call me. The freaking first floor figure's gonna call me and be like, "Why did you destroy my boy?" Okay, and there it is. We got a blank sheet of whatever you want. Join with Beta64.tv if you desire to join. I'm torn between participating in the stream, working on the dream. Well, here's what you can do. You can just chill to the stream and enjoy the beauty of a park being born before your very eyes. Okay, this is a really big park. Okay, so now see, you watched my Planet Coaster stream, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But I'm gonna tell you this: I know exactly what I'm doing in this game. Ah, I screwed up the path. Okay. You're already hooked up, aren't you? Oh heck. We have Quest Dango. Oh frick, who's that? Who did that? Here, I'll keep the list of users up, so that way people can see who's hanging out with us tonight. Why can't I get it? You need the latest version of the thing, which is they literally updated it today, which sucks. So if you're using the launcher, it should auto update. If you're on like Mac or something like that, just download it from the website. Download version 0.2.6, and you'll be able to play. It made more sense to like update it instead of just going in and be like, oh, you need this specific version that's this old. It's just like, let's just do the latest. If I buy the game from Steam, can I still play with you? You can. You can also just get it for free if you so desire, but you can buy the game from Steam. You need to download also OpenRCT2 Tycoon 2. So what version is it? 0.2.6. Okay, so the first thing I want the park guests to see is Bozo's Tower. That is what I'm going to be calling this. Bozo's Tower. Bozo is only the best of all the clowns. Okay, I'm just gonna like, yeah, because this one's gonna be popular. It's gonna be a very, very popular ride. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is actually gross looking. This is disgusting. I was hoping it would look better. This is disgusting looking. Ugh. Oh man. Oh, this is just awful. This is the worst thing I've ever made. I have high standards for this park. Super high standards. You relocate. There we go. There we go. Bozo is a saint. He's beautiful. Why did you have to remind us of Bozo? It's because Bozo is, why is there fire? Why is there... Sure. You know what? Why not? We can throw a little bit of that there, a little bit of that there. Oh, look, it's like a face with fire coming out of his eyes. That's cool. So welcome to Bozo's Tower. FYI, guys, Windows doesn't like OpenRCT2 and try to block it, but don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. It's an open source engine. Like basically what it does is it's a launcher that modifies the Roller Coaster Tycoon code on the fly to create the best things. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Okay, so that's my ride. I don't know if I can't really add anything else there. So I guess that's about all we're gonna do with that. Is that Kirby? That's cute. Oh hey. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we need a second ride. Does anyone have any suggestions? Oh, friggin'. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. So I wanted to tell you guys something. We sold our washer and dryer today. It is now sold, done, completed. No need for anything anymore. So we can't really wash clothes anymore. So that's a thing. But get this, so we're going back home. I feel like I'm restating this about 1,000,000 times, but I guess I'll restate it one more time. probably about 70 more times because, you know, people will definitely wonder once we've moved into the new place. So YouTube check is low because of the pandemic. We're moving to her mom and dad's house, her parents' house. We're moving in there because that is what we can afford to do right now. And so we're doing it also because we were leaving on the 21st because her sister is having a baby, and that was around the time that she was going to give birth. But a little interesting thing happened where she might give birth this weekend. So we are leaving tomorrow. We are planning to leave tomorrow or Sunday. But we are attempting to leave tomorrow. Which, yeah. So if you can imagine, we've been pretty busy today trying to get everything all fixed and set up and moving out. So we've pretty much moved everything that we can right now. And then we're going to, basically, once this stream ends, all this stuff is going in the, you know, the storage facility where we're keeping most of our stuff. What? RGM Brazil? You're lonely? Well then come join us and play Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's free. Come join us for fun, filled laughter, and enjoyment. Look at that. He's making the loop again. Gosh dang it. The perfect ride. But I thought I had something going with my rides, but it turns out, is this like a person? It's like a person now with arms. Sure, why not? So my thing is like, so we're moving to her parents. And I have, thanks to the generous donations from last stream, like, holy frig. Like, holy frig. There was so many donations and subs and everything that the amount of donation that we got, I got a mic stand that will go as like an arm that'll go over. So this microphone here is going to be like this now and over to the side, so you'll be able to hear me better. It'll be a lot nicer and even help with videos too. I also got a Go XLR Mini. So that way, because the microphone that I was using for USB, I think it might be dead. I think it might have broken when my USB hub exploded and stuff like that. What is the map name? It's well, right, the map name is called Sandbox, but if you want to join, the URL is beta64.tv. That you can go to add server and do beta64.tv. So, but get this, guys, get this. First off, thank you for all the donations and subs. It's going to help a lot with the quality of the streams. Secondly, we are one sub away from a new emote. One sub away. So it turns out we didn't need 200, like I thought, because I was thinking of something else. Turns out we need just one more sub, and we can get a new emote on these streams. Well, that answered that question. Thank you, Flyer Kitten. Aww. Thank you, Rachel. So we're gonna get a new emote now. Thank you so much. Also, we got it. Well, okay. Well, now we have one too many, so no emotes. Now we can't give an emote. Oh well. Thank you, Hexen. Thank you, Hexen. I didn't even think there was anyone left to give subs to. There was over 40 subs that were given last stream. I didn't think there was anyone left in the community that could possibly, like, you know, have a sub to accept. But freak, thank you, Rachel. You're sweet. Love you too. Of course, I love my wife more. She said I love you at Beta64. I know.
You can love Rachel more. I understand.
No, I don't. I love you. You're
Rachel,
great. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. We're good. We're good. No, awesome. Thank you, Hexen and Flyer Kitten. Because now we can get a new emote. I don't know what emote we're gonna do. Also, Brandon, thank you for following. I saw you from the Twitterverse. I saw you show up to the Twitter live stream announcement that this was happening. Thank you for coming here. I appreciate it. And following. So, okay, what emote should we do? So we already have quite a few emotes, but I feel if you're in the Discord server, you see a lot of the emotes that we have. So, holy frig. Thank you, Cashpoon, for another sub. The second gift sub to this channel. And also, we've already reached the hype train. I think maybe I should have made the hype train a little bit harder to start, but you know, frick, why not? Let's just start it right now. This is the final stream in this house, which I'm sorry, Cashpoon, because you literally made that whole dreams and modeled this room here with Kirby in the background. Wait, I can't get there. It's Kirby. Yeah, I'll just do my best to make it look exactly the same. That is what I'll do my best to see what I can do. But this is the last stream in this place, and it's kind of I don't know. This place isn't exactly the greatest place in the whole world. We've had 2 floods. We've had what else have we had? We've had 2 floods. The floor needed to be completely replaced on the second story.
You couldn't live in it.
I couldn't go upstairs here for an entire month because they were fixing it. Our air conditioning blew out, our heating blew out. The floors are still uneven sometimes. There's nails poking out of drawers. Yeah, the water won't stay hot, or it will stay boiling hot. And yet I feel nostalgic and kind of sad to be leaving. Why? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Also, thank you, Cashpoon, for another sub, bringing us up to level 2 of the hype train. Also, did you notice? Did it show the fireworks? Yeah. I added new fireworks. So depending on how many subs or whatever is given, or bits or anything, it will show different explosions. Different explosions of emotes, which is great. I love it. I gotta have more food. We need more food. More food! Also, thank you, Cashpoon, for gifting another sub to RGM Brazil. See, now you can't be. Now you're not lonely. You're a part of the community with a sub and everything. It's great. I'm going to add. Oh, frick, Disman, thank you so much for the bits. Also, in the live chat on Discord, you listed me as 5 bits last time, and I gave 10, and I can never forgive you. But here's the thing. I want you to go back to that channel, and I want you to read how many bits it says you gave. Did Andrew fix it? Was there a mistake even to begin with? We'll never know. We'll never know. But thank you for the 10 bits, Disman. You're sweet. Oh man, what is happening over here? It's a wall of water. Who is making that? Oh, it's Crazy Cookie is making that. What is this? Who will ever be able to finish this ride? Will anyone even be able to finish the ride? Also, Blazing Leokin, thank you for more bits. 5 bits, you're sweet. Thank you so much. I like that the park's just completely on fire. Oh, also, you gotta open the ride. We gotta open the ride. We gotta make that money, even though it doesn't matter. For a next Cheez It Rescue release, would you like a graveyard level or a lava level? I want a lava level. I want the dream lava level. So at the next place, okay, I'm going to do my best to make it as much of a cool upgrade as I can. I'm gonna colored lights. I already have hue bulbs in the house. I got them on sale, so now I can basically, since we're only living in one room, I'm just gonna cram a bunch of hue bulbs in one room and blast the room with color. And I'm gonna make it a channel point reward, or chat point reward, where you can actually redeem points to change the color of the room, which I think is a pretty cool idea. I'm gonna try to see if I can set it up to do like hexadecimal color instead of just like red, blue, green, so that way you can actually change it to any color you want. But I'm still working on it. We'll see what happens. I'm something that's helping me like go through the process of moving to a new place. It's like A, obviously we can't do anything about it. We have to move. And B, the fact that I keep, when I have an idea in my mind of something like I want to do, like, oh, I got a new piece of technology I want to set up, or, oh, I got this, I want to set up my room and decorate it this way. It helps me, you know, It gives me something to look forward to, is what I mean. I tried building loops so fast it broke the game, lol. Oh, frick. Is that what caused the server to crash last time? Because I know the server crashed when we were doing it on Discord because someone did an illegal operation. Oopsie. Oh, your Kirby looks great. It looks a little scrunched, but it's fine.
It depends on like, the angle you look at, because in that way it looks a little lopsided, but it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty.
Like that.
Oh, he looks like he's running.
Yeah.
That's cute. No, it looks great. Roller Coaster Tycoon can often desync, unfortunately. Yes, it can. I haven't gotten a desync yet, though. So things look okay on my end. If it does desync, it's really not like a huge deal. You can still keep playing it. Sometimes it might accidentally build something on someone else's thing, and it will like be like, and say you can't do it. But just to fix it, you can just exit out and come back in. No big deal. Well, thank you all for getting us to Hype Train level 2. I hope, let's see what exclusive emotes we get this time. I appreciate you all. Oh, frick, well, what do you know? One last little bits for the Hype Train. Thank you. You got it a whole %. You got, wait, you got DK Poggers?
Yeah.
Oh, frick, use your new DK Pogger emote. If you give a certain amount of bits, you can also get more emotes. Heck yeah. Congratulations on unlocking the DK Poggers emote. You never lose it. Like, you get it forever.
Yes.
It's not like a sub where it's like you have to stay sub to keep the emote. Alright, I got a freaking gross green slime ball for my thing. Oh, Hype Ghost? Is that what that is? Is it? Oh, frick yeah. Congratulations, Cashpoon, for the conductor. You earned the Hype Train conductor. But frick, that goes great. Look, okay, these are all the Hype Train emotes that I have from all the various Hype Trains we've done. So frick yeah. Thank you all for your support. I like Hype Cherry is still my favorite. I still like Hype Cherry. Bruh, it's a goo ghost. Luigi likes it. It took me a while to get the game. Which server is it? So if you go to the ad server, type in beta64.tv, and then that is all. And then you win. So my goal for this is to get us, I want to get to 5 million guests. I think that might be possible.
5 million?
5 million guests. I think that might be possible. What do you think? 5 million is my goal tonight. We might be able to get to 6 million for all I know. We'll see. Also, who closed the ride? Who dare close the ride? How do you name rides again? You go to this, and then you click the like name tag kind of thing on the bottom, and you can set the name. Oh, did I put a ride in the middle of your path? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh man. So, do you want me to tell you how I cut my thumb up? I don't think you can see it, but do you want me to tell you how I cut my thumb up because I'm a freaking idiot? Do you want to know? I'll tell you. So, what happened was we were disconnecting the no. It's not gore. Don't worry. By cut up I mean like I just got like a bunch of like small paper cuts all over my finger, basically. In layman's terms, that is what happened. So no gore. Just like it's like getting a billion paper cuts on my finger. So basically what happened is I was one of the what do you call it? Not pipes. What are they called? Anyway, the things that hook up the connectors that hook up the water to the washing machine needed to be disconnected. Also, Rachel got on. I had to unscrew it from the thing. One of them got off fine. The other one was stuck on by the might of Zeus himself. Melted the metal around the pipe and made sure it stuck completely to the valve to make it where I couldn't get it off. So I was struggling like crazy to get this pipe open, to get the thing open. and to get the pipes off so that way we could sell it. And it was such a pain. But what I did that was dumb is I thought I felt the pipe, the little the screw loose. I thought I felt it get a little loose. So I was like, oh great, and I just grabbed it with my hand to move it. But what I didn't realize is that I had done it so hard, like the little thing so hard, that I had created shrapnel on the connector, just metal shrapnel. So I just went like this and just basically sandpapered my finger. And I mean, it's fine. It doesn't even look that bad. It just looks like I got like 5 different paper cuts on my finger. But it was just because I was freaking stupid. I freaking grabbed it like it was like there was no tomorrow and just went like boop. I didn't even have to because I didn't loosen it. I didn't even freaking loosen it. It was all for nothing. But that's fine. I still had a good time. We got it sold. It was really great. People literally just walked in. We had it at the door. They walked to it, got it, threw it in, done, left. Took less than 5 minutes. Made sure not to get close to them because that's social distancing. But granted, people, yeah, it needed to be gone. Those things were freaking heavy. And I am not the strong, burly man I once was. The quarantine has made me become what some might call a simp. No. That's not the word I wanted to use. You know what? Forget I said anything. I didn't say a single thing. What do I want to do? Oh, man. Let's pick an enterprise. No, I'm not a simp. I'm not a simp. How can I be a simp? I have a wife. Can you be a simp? That is my question. Can you be a simp if you're married? Yes. The answer is definitely yes. The more I think about it. There is anime. I'm a simp for anime. There we go. That's perfect. Oh, I love it. Let's open that up. Hey, my husband was playing Persona 5 Royal last night and hitting on them 2D women's. Of course he was. Bruh. That's such a bruh moment. Bruh. Oh my god, it's such a bruh moment. Why are you making 17 of the same ride? Why? It's all the same ride. No one's gonna come to our park. Our park's ruined. Actually, no one's on the, there's 2 people on the ride. There's 0 people on the ride. Oh man, Space Chicken, Beta64 simp.
Someone could just make an emote, some beta simp emote. I don't even know what that would look like. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Super Mario Sunshine needs a remaster. I don't care who you are or what you believe. If you think Super Mario Sunshine is good, if you think Super Mario Sunshine is we can all agree that it is a game that needs to feel the power of being remastered. That is all I have to say on that. Please, Miyamoto. Please. Please.
Thank you for redeeming silences. There's ASMR 64. That's the one. That's the one. I miss Sunshine. Sunshine made me feel so warm and happy inside. It made me feel the warm fuzzies. It is a game that I can truly say is one of my favorite games. Oh, Avatar Battle Royale, let's go. Play Mario Sunshine. Well, I could. I played it on stream before, but that was years ago. That was like one of the first games I ever streamed. Would you guys be interested if I started streaming more play-through games, like almost like a let's play kind of thing, where instead of it being like these one-off things where oh, today I'm playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, today I'm playing World of Goo, today I'm playing Smash Brothers together. Would you all be interested if I did a series where I'm oh, I'm playing through Super Mario Sunshine today, day 3 of Super Mario Sunshine. Different kind of things. Thing is, do variety, it depends on what kind of variety. How much variety do you want? Ooh, escape hatch, that's cool looking. Yes. Yes, I like that. Well, I love the red pathway. I don't know why. It just the space themed one was my favorite ride. Like aesthetic of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yes. Open. I wouldn't hate you for it. Well, that's good at least. Also, Blazing Leokin, congratulations on winning the Battle Royale. I'm totally fine with longer playthroughs as long as the game you're playing isn't every stream. That is true. I remember, I've done it before. I beat Banjo-Kazooie 100%. I beat Super Mario Sunshine. I didn't do 100% on Super Mario Sunshine. But I did beat Super Mario Sunshine. I did Corpse Party. Freaking Corpse Party. Freak. I would have played Katamari, which is this is the song that's playing right now. That's the game it's from. I would have played Katamari Reroll, but I beat it all by myself really, really fast. Much faster than I thought I was going to. Because it's just so much freaking fun. Highly recommend Katamari Reroll. Highly recommend. Who destroyed my loops? Oh, I mean, I didn't do it. But I know I saw like a pathway open. I was like, oh, there's a little spot right here. I don't know. I love Katamari so much. I do too. It's such a good puzzle game. I've only played Reroll. I want to play the second one in the series, but I don't know whether I should wait for a remaster. Maybe that's something I could do. You know what's a game that I've really wanted to play recently? But I haven't. Well, actually, there's multiple. I've wanted to play Half-Life Alyx more, but I haven't really been able to because we've been moving stuff around and my setup is kind of wacky, and now it's definitely too late to do that. And I don't think I'll have enough space at your parents' house to play VR at that kind of scale. So that's gonna be a little while. But also, I've wanted to play Ape Escape. I've really wanted to play Ape Escape. I played it once. So a long time ago, back in the early time, there was a company that contacted me about like, hey, we do like Kickstarters, except instead of like kickstarting a project, it's like a Kickstarter for specific like videos where you like for its instance, it's like support this Kickstarter for this video, and you can get these rewards, and also it goes to charity, like 50% goes to charity, something like that. So I gave it a try just to see what would happen, and I made one of the rewards where I will play any game you want to on stream. I'll play any game you want. And someone donated that, and he asked me to play Ape Escape, and I loved it. But I never played it again. I never played Ape Escape again. And I think about it every so often. And I thought about it recently. Also, that company went defunct. They also said they give me the receipt for their donation, for the donation that they did, for the charity, and they never sent it to me, so technically they could have stolen the money. Now that I think about it. I hope not. Hopefully. Hopefully they were legit. Some other bigger YouTubers also used it. And it was an interesting time. But like, yeah, that really was a good time, because I'll tell you why. Because they were the charity. Oh gosh, no. I set up a specific charity that I liked. Basically, here's what happened. Here's the reason why I decided to do it. They emailed me about it. I wasn't super interested. Then I broke my laptop screen, like shattered it. Actually, the laptop that I have right now that I just pulled up, I shattered the screen because I was moving a TV for streaming purposes, and I accidentally just barely touched it. That MacBook screen just went like boop, and it just went the whole screen. It was purple. It wasn't even like salvageable. And I was like, oh crap, because that was what I used to stream on. That was what I used for classes. That's what I used for everything. So it was at that moment that I was like, okay, well, I think I'll do this now. So I was like, okay, 50% of this will go to charity. The other 50% will go to fixing my laptop. And people donated. It was amazing. So I managed to fix the laptop screen. Literally, it basically was just enough to fix the laptop screen. So I fixed my laptop screen, and the other 50% went to charity, supposedly. I don't have any proof, because the company never sent me the receipt. But it should have went to charity. Should have. That was a really weird time in my life. Looking back at like that time, because I was like I was trying to stream, being home from college, trying to keep up a schedule. I had to stream in a church because my dad was working at a church, and I was like, well, frick, they have good internet because my parents had the worst upload speed at their house. So I had to like go to a church. Yes, as a good Christian boy would, I streamed at a church, and you could like sometimes hear an organ in the background, and some people would be like, "What is there like?" Someone like playing a piano or something, and I was like, closed door, because it was supposed to be a soundproof room, but it did not turn out that way. Oh no, Kirby is losing a little. He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow. He's got like a beard now.
Don't worry about it.
So that was just, it was just a weird time of trying to figure things out. I had to like take certain bits and pieces from around the church to like get a stream set up. He obviously doesn't work. He doesn't work there anymore. I drove him out because I requested too much stuff. Just join, but I guess some people just like to see the world burn. If you're talking about this, yes. Yes. Feel free to join up. Come on in. Join. What is it called? Squad up? I don't know. Wow, that is a very odd story. No, there was a lot of things of trying to work from home. Was a very interesting time back in the day, because like the first computer I worked off of was a crappy Windows laptop to make my first episode. The crappiest of Windows laptops. Ooh, good song, City Folk. The crappiest of Windows laptops is what I used, and then I did it with Premiere, and I didn't like Premiere. I was not a fan of Premiere. So I switched to my parents' Mac Mini. That is where I edited my other few videos. And the thing was that the graphics card in the Mac was so old that when it exported out, it would just either randomly fail, or the exported clip would just have for one frame through a video, it would have a green distortion, where like the screen would appear distorted and green. And I would have to re-export it until eventually it wouldn't happen. So if you go back, I think the Pikmin episode had it. If you look at the Pikmin episode, in fact, you know what? Just for kicks, I'm curious if I can find it. Pikmin Beta64. For 2013. Jeez Louise. I'm sure it's easy to find. Oh gosh. Check that out. Check out that full HD quality. Let me see if I can see it. I think it was very early in the video. I think there was a few people who commented about it too. Maybe I could just like look down. It's in the comments and see if anyone's like, why in the world? Oh right, I turned off comments. It's trying to keep it quick. Man. Well, how'd it work? Oh, was it in Super Mario Sunshine? It was, okay. Someone just go through these and try to find it. Anyway, so basically it would just cause a weird green distortion. And that lasted for 2 years. Or longer, maybe even longer. And I eventually, 2 years. 3 years. And I got my own Windows, or my own MacBook Pro, which is what I still use today. I got the best one that I could find so I could video edit during college. Oh, Kirby. Oh no, Kirby.
Someone hijacked my Kirby.
Wait, what do you mean? He's just dead.
No, they have red eyes.
Oh. I've constructed the Mega Loop. Is that the Mega Loop? It is the Mega Loop, but it's it's an exciting ride though. Oh, wait, it's still testing. It looks exciting. I think it looks exciting. But then I bought my MacBook Pro, and that's worked great. It has like, it had an i7.
No.
What's happening to Kirby over here? Oh, is it? Oh man. I thought that the fire was like burning the flowers.
The virus has taken over my computer.
I'm taking over your computer. I'm taking over Best Buy. This is a nice looking park. This is pretty solid. It's at least, oh, look at this cute little area. Who made this? This is adorable. I love this. Kirby dead, he is on fire. I still edit off a 2015 MacBook Pro. It's a good computer. Problem is my battery is like, will not hold a charge. It will not hold a charge. So really I only use it for like on the road kind of things if I have to. I'm right now using a, now what is it called? It's a MacBook Pro 2013. That's what I use. I got it really cheap, believe it or not, from a church. I went on eBay and they were selling it, and it was being sold by a church because a lot of churches they move through their technology pretty quick if they're a mega church. What in the world is this wall? So, okay, moving on. Yeah, that song hit different. That hit way different than I was expecting. Anyway, why is Beta silent? It's called a moment of silence for beauty. Andrew runs off church donations. I'm actually sponsored. If you haven't checked the description of the video, I'm sponsored by Megachurch, LLC. Megachurch.biz. Who the heck played the music where Luma? Nah, sad. Crooked House 1. I like Crooked House 1. It is good house. So, basically, I'm running off a 2013 MacBook Pro, and it is amazing, and I love it. I got it from a church for really cheap, and it was in it was in perfect condition, and it's the one of the high-end ones, and I got it for really cheap. Cheaper than my freaking MacBook Pro. And yeah, I enjoy it, and I edit off this. So what I do is I stream off my MacBook on a Windows partition, and then I play my games on my computer that I built for class, because these freaking classes for my game development courses, for some reason, they expect you to develop games for class on a freaking potato. They're like, oh, we got computers in our high-tech computer lab. And it's like a potato. It's just a potato. Speaking of which, that's a community member. Just a potato. So, basically, I had to build one. Or else I would be in that lab for 300 years. Just waiting for my projects to build. So I built one myself. It was relatively, I didn't go like super high end, relatively high end, enough for VR. That was my aim, because I also had to develop VR games, and they only had one VR headset for a class of 30, and we all had to make VR games. Explain to me how that would work. So I had to also buy a VR headset for my classes, but hey, I ain't complaining. What the Kirby? He's dead. He's dead. Kirby, no! They are high-tech computers. They can even run Windows 7. Woohoo! Use your phone for crappy VR app. Did you hear that Google completely abandoned? They completely abandoned VR on phones, and so did Samsung with their Gear VR and Oculus. It is abandoned big time. So, my Oculus right now is this is all from my classes and stuff, and someone asked if I could show some of the games I made. Let's see if I can show you one real quick. Let me see if it's on here. I got my Unreal projects. I made a game called Salem that I'm really proud of, but it doesn't work without the. It connects via an Android app. And also it just crashes now, so that's cool. Why is it crash? it needs an Android app hooked up to it because it's a multiplayer game. Yeah, okay. I think I need to rebuild it. What else? Did I do anything interesting? I might not have done anything interesting. What is the game? It is a revolutionary game concept that I tried to hide because I was like, I'm gonna release this eventually, but also I realized after a while that it's not like a good idea. There's so many better ideas than what I did. Yes, I did use C++. It's a game where it's a horror FPS shooter / cookie clicker game, where one person on their phone has a cookie clicker app where they get souls, where they would get souls through the app, and then they can use it to buy gravestones, grave sites, different kind of like things, churches, chapels, things to get more souls faster, and then they could spend those souls on different enemy types that would spawn in the horror FPS on a computer. So on the computer, they would be shooting and looking for, they needed to find 6 skulls that are randomly put in the world at different places. And so they would have to find the souls, or find the skulls, while the person used their phone to try to use cookie clicker basically to make as many souls as possible to stop that from happening and let them die. That was the game concept. I was also gonna have it where they could spend souls on different like environmental effects, like cause what is the game called? Eternal Darkness sanity effects. I was gonna add sanity effects where you could cause their controls to mess up, or cause them to walk backwards for some reason, or have it where the world gets enveloped in fog, or cause these skull locations to move around. And then I was gonna have a map of the stage on your phone, so that way you could actually choose where you want to put the enemies instead of it just being randomly put in the world. So cookie clicker / horror FPS multiplayer adventure. That was the game. And I realized after a while that you'd have to get 2 people together to play the game, and a lot of people don't like doing that. As I've heard from there's a lot of people who are like, I want to play the game online with my friends, and the way that I had it set up with the phone, you couldn't do it via online. You had to be in the same house on the same Wi-Fi connection, and that was why I stopped working on it. But I'm very proud of how it looks. I don't know if I wish I had footage of it. Do I at least have any footage of it? Because I was very proud of that, and seeing as I'm talking about it now and I'll probably never talk about it again, I'd like to have some kind of footage of it. Maybe I have. Let me see what I can do. Captures. That's probably not it. DSiWare stuff. Movies, programs, staging, Steam, Blizzard games. Oh, I have Bubsy. I got plenty of footage of Bubsy. No, I don't think I got it anywhere. Salem. Just search Salem. I have a words file. Check out all those words. That's kind of cool. Why Bubsy exactly? It was for a Game Club podcast we were gonna do on Bubsy, and it didn't work out. On the new Bubsy game. I also have some game cartography things that you don't know of, because I'm still working on that series. I don't think I got footage. I think I deleted all of the footage to save space on my computer because I was running out of space. It's probably backed up on my Google Drive, but I am not currently sure. But I was very proud of how it turned out. I loved Space Chicken, who is in chat, actually made the music for it. He designed the intro music track. I was very, very happy with how it turned out. Let me check to see if I have the footage. I'll check through my phone. Salem. No results. Oh wait, it would be on my school one. Please don't have deleted my school. Oh, that's right. I deleted everything off of my Google Drive for school. Maybe it's under my shared. Because usually I shared it with someone. Let me search Salem. No, I wouldn't. This is what happens when you don't back things up, people. Make sure to back things up. Look at this different search bar from Foxbar. I do things. I create things. All free. Oh, free. That was back when I did that thing. Well, I have chest pack. I don't know what that is, but apparently that's on here. Flower power. Oh, I have Underdark, which was a game that I made with a group of people where you were a kid and it was a 2.5D like platforming puzzle kind of game, and you were in a normal world, and then you could open a portal that would put you into the Underdark, where the world would flip and it'd be like a dark, scary, spooky version of the person's house. And that was that game idea. It's Mario. It's Vaporwave Mario, because why not? Why not Vaporwave Mario? I feel proud of the many game ideas that we came up with. There was also another one where it was a Western first-person shooter game, tower defense, where you would have to shoot as all the sheriffs were trying to steal your gold. That was the thing. And it was, why is there so much fire? I just realized that. What in the world? So basically, it was a Western first-person shooter where you would have to protect your gold by getting materials, which you got from shooting things, breaking barrels, and there were houses that you could rob to get gold, wood, and stone, and certain like objects in the world that you could go up to, you could build with those materials that you had. And to re-heal, there was also a doctor on standby that you could pay gold to re-heal, or you could shoot him and steal his gold if you wanted extra gold, but then you couldn't obviously re-heal. Then also what would happen is the waves would get bigger and longer, but what would happen is after every round you get more exploration time. So at first it was like 5 seconds until next wave, then it was 10 seconds till next wave, and as things would keep going, eventually you get like a minute. So with that extra time, you could walk through the world, and there was a canyon that you could get into another town, and then you could rob and get different things there. The whole point of the game was to make a villain game. That was the whole point of it. So that's why you were doing that kind of thing. I'm not crazy. But what would happen would be you would get more time to explore the world. So before you couldn't really get very far, but then you could get further and further, explore towns. There was supposed to be a train track that we couldn't get time for that would give you other items and stuff. But that one was really, I was very proud of that one because I'm the programmer of the project, but I did every single animation in that entire game. And people liked it. People were fans. It had like a low poly aesthetic to it that I thought was really cool. Also, I love Llama's Castle. That's great. That's so freaking cute. I love it. So that was that game idea. I'm trying to think if I had any other like cool game ideas. A lot of the other ones were like just different projects that they were forced upon us, like, oh, you have to make a game that does this, or you have to do this. Those were the open-ended ones were great. Oh, there was one, in fact, I need to contact that guy again at that church who wanted me to make the game for him. I need to contact him back. There's a guy at church that wants to hire me to make a game for them. But anyway, the reason I bring that up after, by the way, Hair Say Chap, thank you for following. I appreciate that. There was, and also Pat Kid also followed. Thank you, appreciate it. There was a game that was supposed to be for Cox Internet, because Cox, being the amazing people they are, contacted the school and said, why don't you have your students make a Cox game about recycling, so that way we can improve our public image, and one of the games we'll choose to actually go forward with. So me and my partner, Anthony, shout out to you, Anthony, you're a cool guy. We worked very hard. It was a, what in the world? That's a commercial, bruh. VeggieTales, heck yeah. So what it was you got set in a park that was trashed, And it was a 2D platformer game where you would go to a dump and you collect all the recyclables in the dump and then recycle them. You got money, you could fix up the park. What was really cool is all the dumps were randomly generated platforms. So you'd like start on the bottom and you would climb up the junk that was in the world, and you would collect cans and stuff using a magnet. And once you collected them, you could actually shoot them out either at any direction, which could launch you into the air and get you to a platform that you couldn't normally reach. And then Cox said they didn't like any of the games, so they didn't do anything. Mine was we even made sure it was good. We made it HTML5 so that way they wouldn't have to do anything. We even hosted it on a website so they could try it. Be like, it would literally just be, boop, your game's out there, done. And they were like, no, we don't like any of the games because we weren't actually gonna like any of the games. We just wanted you all to do work for us for free. I feel like you've talked about this before. I could have. It was probably years ago at this point though. Years ago. They have a bad taste of games. Most of the other games were like Candy Crush, but with recyclables. Ours, me and Anthony, we had something original going on our hands. We had randomly generated levels with high score. You could do anything. There was a progression system you could get to make the part. We even had an original soundtrack in the game that would add more instruments to the soundtrack the more of the park that you built. Like, what the frick? How could you not think that's cool? That's better than most games on addictinggames.com. The best game site. They decided they were a cable company and there was no improving their image. Probably, yeah. Are you still into game development? I am. I just haven't worked on it so long because I'm afraid of slacking on YouTube right now. But it would be cool to get back into game development with that project if he doesn't think that I blew him off, because it's been a solid week since I said that I would contact him back. But hey, we're moving. And I'm a good Christian boy. I help. I gotta put the home first. God, home, friends. What was it again? I forgot what there was like. I remember growing up there was like a 3-tier. God, others, you. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've heard that.
So it's joy. Jesus, others, yourself.
Joy?
Yeah,
Jesus,
joy.
other, yourself?
Yeah, joy.
Mine was I am third.
Oh.
It was God, others, you. Something like that. Really?
Rachel knows.
Well, Church of Christ. I wasn't there. I wasn't in Church of Christ. I didn't know any of that. God, home, cheese nips. The perfect trinity. The perfect trinity in these trying times. God, home, and a box of delicious cheese
Who's putting
nips.
fire on my Kirby again?
Wait, did you fix your Kirby and they're...
Fixed it.
Oh. But that's great. It's not like on fire. Now it's just burning with passion.
No.
It's cool to hear all your ideas for games, especially since your videos are what inspired me to pursue game development myself. Appreciate it. Excuse me, but it's Nikki Cheese Nips and McDonald's. It's... Gosh.
In which
Oh,
order? In
yeah.
that order?
Yeah, in that order.
That makes sense.
Jesus Nikki. Jesus Nikki. Bottom text. This is a good stream, guys. It feels good to talk about game development. It's been so long. I really want to talk about my big project that I want to do. I've written out a 28-page giant kind of like what is it called? A game design document for this game I want to make. And holy frick, I want to make it so bad. It's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of programming. It's supposed to be an AI-driven game that I obviously it's not gonna be like a neural network. I had a friend though. Also, Hexen freaking just gave Mario Burrito a sub for their 40-second gift sub on the channel. Thank you so much, Hexen. You're a sweet person. You're a sweet person. Thank you. I got distracted. What was it talking about? It was basically I had a friend who freaking he was like, I'm gonna learn how to make neural network AI, and then he did it. Then he freaking did it and published a paper on it with the help of a professor. Like, what the frick? What are you doing in college? You don't belong here. You belong in the field. He created his own company and got $7,000 making a mobile app that he said took him a week. $7,000! I don't make that much in freaking... Well, no, I do make that much in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we survive.
That is how we survive. But who does that? Who freaking is just like, I'm gonna make a neural network. I know nothing about AI, but I'm gonna do it, and then freaking does it. Jeez Louise. Ah, Scott, no last name. It's good to have you here. It's always good to have you here. Man. There was one time where he was like, hey, Andrew, come to the mailroom with me. I'm like, why? He's like, here, help me pick up my check. He was just like, get ready for this. And then he just pulls out, it's like $7,000. It took me less than a week to make this. I'm just like, I wish. But I was still doing the dumb thing and trying to be a good student. Plus also, you don't really, where do you go? How did I just reach my step goal? I didn't move. How come there are no roller coasters leading to people's death? Well, because you're not playing. You gotta play. Oh my gosh. He's got a mouth of fire now. No, he was a cool guy. I mean, he still is, but the problem is he forgot to submit a certain paper. I don't know if it was his fault or like something else happened that caused it to happen, but he lost a job opportunity and had to go back to school. And he's like, well, I guess I'll just get my master's now, seeing as I lost this job opportunity. And it was just oof. Big oof. There's also another friend of mine who's like, I guess I'll get my master's. What's with people wanting to go back to school? I wanted to get out of there and leave. Why do you want to get your PhD? Also, Mario Burrito, thank you. Thank you for following. School is important. When you get to college, it's less important. Like, I don't know, when is school important? Because like when you're in high school, when you're in elementary school, that's important. Middle school, that's important. When you're in high school, everyone just says, wait, it'll get important in college. And then once you get to college, you realize that you basically already knew everything you needed to. My master's did nothing for me. That's my friend, Rachel. Her master's did nothing. But, I mean, you had to go like one extra semester. There was like a program at the school that allowed her to get her master's with just one extra semester. So, that wasn't so bad. Yes, I will turn up the music.
Really depends.
Yeah, it really does depend, because like the one that I said that made the neural network, he's getting his master's so that way he can like you know, submit papers and stuff, research on the topics and stuff like that. More power to you. If that's what you want to do, more power to you. They wanted me to be a well-rounded person, but I can't be a circle. Bruh. Can we get a bruh in? Can we get a bruh in chat? Wait. Bruh. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. No, you don't need to go to college. Unless you have something that specifically, like you want to be an engineer or something like that. Even then, you technically, if you have the right connections, you don't need to. But if you if you're considering college, really research it. Really research if it really is going to help you in what you want to do. What about game development? Don't. Don't do it. Don't do what I did. I went to college for game development and they taught me nothing. All they did was give me an opportunity to learn by forcing me to work on a project, which I can respect. I can respect that. It gave me an opportunity to flex my muscles. It's basically like paying to get someone to tell you to work on something and force you to do it. If you have enough willpower, go for it. You can do it. They may not teach you stuff, but the degree can land you easy jobs. Not in game development, it can't. Not in game development. My dad graduated college with a film major. And you know where he worked for a while? IBM. As a programmer. And when he asked, don't I need like a degree for this? They said no. It's actually, and every single person who was on his team at IBM didn't have a degree in computer science or engineering. There was a physicist who was working on Excel. There was, I forget what all the rest were, but none of them, one of them was just like a teaching job for just like history. It was a history major. I was too busy on my school rant That freaking never gonna give me up played. You freaking rickrolled me. You did it. You did drink water daily. You freaking did it. Also, the Ramones. Bruh. The yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Bruh, where's the video game music? The brave new stage of history. What in the world? Even my backup playlist is playing non-video game music. There we go. The main theme of Punch-Out. Uh-oh. Well, it's still working. I don't know what happened. I don't know what freaking happened, but okay. Oh, frick. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, Scott, no last name. You're the one who redeemed it, right? Yeah, there we go. Scott, no last name. Shout out to you. You're one of the consistent people that I know who are at my streams and I can look forward to having here. Thank you for being here. I love it when you come in being like, hey, all Scott here. It's a familiar name. And I appreciate you showing up and hanging out and just being a great community member. Also, why is the server doing... Who opened a wormhole to the next dimension? Who did it? Who accidentally decided to calculate to the 7 millionth number of pi?
Sabotaging my pure Kirby.
How are you hosting a Minecraft Half-Life 1 deathmatch and Roller Coaster Tycoon server all at once? Optimization. I have a pretty bulky server because I also use it to host all of my all my websites that I have. Also, we have another personal shout out to Scott no last name, but this one made by D-Mugs. Oh frick, it's still... Oh, right. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Shout out. Okay, well, it's gonna shout out more because that freaked out. I'll click this one. And another shout out to Scott no last name, but made by Cashpoon. Scott no last name, you got friends here. I hope you know that. Shout out to you for being a great community member with friends and other people who just, you know, can hang out with me. I appreciate you and all the other people here who make this a great community, and I love you all. You're amazing, and I don't know how I can be more real than that.
Scott's last name is the one person who takes you online.
Yeah, Scott no last name. Scott's last name like buys every game I recommend. He bought Monopoly. I didn't think I'd ever convince anyone to buy Monopoly. It's good. I love it. And yet he was the one who did it. So shout out to you, Scott no last name.
Scott no last name validates our life choices.
Scott no last name makes me feel like I have good taste in video games. Also, why is there a gigantic hill? What on earth? Who made that? Why is there a hill? Yeah, oh, I know exactly why the server freaked out. Because he was trying to raise 700. Look at him go! You're crashing the server! The server's broken! What are you doing? The ping!
It's like a giant meteor crashed into the barn.
Jeez Louise! I think it's Crazy Cookie. Jeez Louise. Well, that was cool. Giant meteor. It's just like Fortnite, guys. When the meteor struck down the... I don't know who, but it struck down someone. I don't keep up with my Fortnite lore. Except for the bite of 67. That's the only piece of Fortnite lore I know. The fire came from the meteor. Oh, I can tell you're still working on it. Jeez Louise. Well, now all the fire makes sense. Do you even Fortnite, bro? I haven't Fortnite in a long time. I had a friend of mine who always wanted to play Fortnite with me. I played with him 3 times, and I was like, no, this is not fun. I'm not a fan of Fortnite because I'm A, so bad at it, B, so bad at it, and C, it's just, I don't want to sit and do nothing and then lose. I can do that in Splatoon, and that only takes 5 minutes, not 15. Being bad at it makes it fun. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Someone didn't finish this ride, and all of a sudden it thought that I wanted to edit it.
That happens.
Okay.
There's a little
Are you
fountain in the middle of the breakage.
What the... That is what, this fell from the heavens and created this. Jeez, what in the world, guys? Why? You're gonna crash! Kramer! Kramer, you're gonna crash! The server won't let me. Well, I think it's, oh my gosh. In my experience, being good at it makes it worse because you take it seriously and try to win. Being bad at it means you have no expectations, just mess around. You know, that's true.
How many people are allowed at one time?
16.
Oh, I want to let us in.
Who won't let in? The server won't let me in. Scott, last name, you have to update to version 0.2.6. 7. Did I say 7 before? 6. It's 6. The latest version. It got updated since I last did this. For some weird reason, when you are out of date, it will just say connection refused instead of you're running out of date because this game doesn't know what debugging means. But that's okay. That's a-okay. Where's the pizza stand? Dang, this is a nice roller coaster right here. It's fine. Disconnected, no data. Oh, just log back in. If it happens, just sometimes it might randomly happen. It's a little frisky. Is that the right word? Funky. It's a little funky on how this works. The llama trap. Oh no. Yeah, we're doing great, guys. 950 park rating. Pretty good. How do I get it? What's Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? Go to the live place in the Discord server. And you can get a link to set it all up. Also, Flyer Kitten says, what should we name the lake?
Name the gigantic nature lake?
It looks like a freaking like pixelated Lazy Lake. Oh, that's a cute name. That sounds like a roller coaster tycoon name. Lazy Lake. I love it.
On brand.
That is very on brand. I love it. There's a lake. Bottom text. Lazy Lake is from Fortnite? Gosh dang it, you got me! And yet, it's still the perfect name. So we're gonna have to call it Lazy Lake. It's too late. I already liked it. It's too late. Dang it. What is happening? What are you doing? Why is there this gigantic hill? Jeez Louise.
You know, the meteor is coming from Earth, pushing up the land.
This is what happened. You know, if we ever created a magnet, oh my voice cracked. If we ever create a magnet big enough, it would pull the ground up and create this. This is a dystopian future where magnets were created. Stronger magnets. Windows won't let me install it. Click more info and then click run. It's fine. It's open source game. I can vouch for its quality. I'm going to make a golf course. Why? I don't want to make that. I want to make a golf course. Stop changing the... Oh, garden golf. That's cute. I like that. Except I can't place it anymore. Because there's so much freaking... There's a giant... Okay. We're throwing...
Oh, the land.
How are you doing this so fast? Jeez Louise, dude. Okay, we're gonna put this here. Yeah. Except... Yeah, this is a much better part. Yeah, there's some problems happening, but that's fine. Oh, okay. So it says Windows says I have to downgrade to XP. You need to download Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. What you're trying to do is to assuming what you're talking about is what I think it is. You're trying to launch the actual game. You need to download Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and then link it to the files for the game itself. Oh yeah, we need to order food soon. So all food stores are going to be closing very, very soon. So we need to make sure to order that. We can order in advance. Pizza ordering stream, here we go. Because I know we had pizza yesterday. But I want the best pizza place we know of. We're not like Vinny, who has the most amazing pizza tastes. We are but simple simpletons. That's the right word, right? We're simple simps. And we like our hideaway pizza that we will not be able to get once we leave, so. I launched the game in my ears, it's blasting music. Perfect. I just finished Fire Emblem. Heck yeah, man, good for you. I can't find the demo download. It should be on that link. If it's not, I don't know where it is. Okay, well, the server is exploding still. That's normal. Surprisingly. I'm going to order a pizza. Personal shout out is out of stock, shaking my head. Yeah. I need to put another thing as having a limited amount. Silent64. Watch me order pizza. Oh heck, good song. Hey, welcome back, Brick Mario Bros. Is it Little Caesars? Man, oh, our favorite pizza place, the best pizza. Oh, I love this place. It's called Little Caesars. I don't know if you know it. It's got the best, and they have this thing called Hot and Ready. It's revolutionary. I love it. Okay. Okay, which one am I looking for? I assume it's the only one in Edmond. Yeah, it's gotta be one. Yeah. Order online. Hey, Feather Chicken, good to have you here. Why? Stop telling me to construct this game. I don't want to. Fear the red chicken. Got it. Sorry. Pick up. Well, it's too late to order. Apparently they closed early today. Frick. We can't eat now. All the places are closed. We can't eat. I want a pizza. It's fine. Dang. Maybe they didn't close early. Maybe they just got too many orders. Maybe that's what happened. It's true. There's another one that's nearby. Let's give that one a try. It's time to buy and make food. Is it beta pizza? You get early designs on our pizza. That's probably poisonous. The server is dying. Well, it wouldn't be dying if we didn't have this. Oh, I like that. How do I download PDF? Okay, let's see. What is another location that's nearest? Can you find the closest hideaway locations? Beta, you didn't get pizza because you said my name wrong. Feathered Chicken. Fear the red chicken. Shut down all the pizza places near us because I said his name wrong. I'm sorry. Will you open up the pizza places again? It's too late. It's too late. Also, our Luigi streams. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Gamer Club. I don't know what the best way to introduce... No, we're not doing hands off my macaroni. No, we're not. I don't even know what Speed Me Up is. We're not doing Hey Y'all Scott here. Now, this is quality. Okay, got it. So, I don't know exactly how to, like, introduce people yet. Or to the... It's like, I need to have, like, a shtick, you know? You know, where I can be like, hey, thanks so much for following. Here at the Beta Crew, we like to have fun, party, and by party, I mean drinking lots of ginger ale. Hope you enjoy your stay at the Beta Club. Gamer time. Kind of like that. That could work. No, you can't order it anywhere. They are done for the day. We ordered way later than this last time. We ordered at like 8:30, which was like 5 minutes from now. Speed Me Up was the soundtrack of the Sonic Hedgehog movie. Well, I don't want to get blamed, brother. Brother. Got it. Let's see. Yes, we can do that one. Is that how close is that one? Don't worry about it. Well, we need to know how long it takes to get there. How long is a little bit? Is it gonna be like an hour?
No, not.
Like 50 minutes. I gotta get that avatar token. Wait, really? Oh yeah, Google Maps is broken. I forgot about that. Okay, so we want a pizza, medium and tossed, and that's it. Cheese pizza for life, everyone. Could you make a beta video on Super Smash Bros. Brawl or Super Mario 3D Land? I've been considering Super Mario 3D Land, but also been considering Brawl. But the problem is that it takes. There's so much info in Brawl, so much info, that it would take a hot minute. Tell me, Windows won't let me install the game even after clicking more info. It should have like a run button. 21 minutes, that's not bad. Okay. That means we're gonna have to like leave soon. Don't leave yet, guys. Please, don't leave. I have something I need to say before you leave. Please. Car make. Raid. Okay, I have a medium hand tossed pizza and cheese fries. Sound good? And this is the. Assume that it's the west. Which. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Got it. It will be here at 9 p.m. Well, it'll be like at the place at 9 p.m. It won't be here. Kid when I get pizza. Me when I get pizza. Me when I get pizza. How do you do the poggers face? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. I'm so sorry. Wouldn't it be funny if I ordered it from the wrong place? So I'm gonna double check. For some reason it said like, congratulations, you ordered from, and then give me the coordinates. So I have to figure out where these coordinates are real quick. Yes. Yes, I like that. Yes, okay, got it. Alright guys. So just so you know, this server's gonna stay up. So you can keep playing this as long as you want. Don't you worry. You ordered from it 42.9485 latitude, 431.47 longitude. So here's the deal, guys. This is the last time you're gonna see this place. This is the last time you're gonna see it. But I appreciate you all for another great year of streaming. I will be back actually on Monday, likely. So literally there's no break. You just normally it's just gonna be a normal streaming schedule. I should be back Monday, so no problems there. But I will be trying to make a nice setup, make it look cool. You're telling me I have to remodel the whole game's main menu of my dreams game? Yeah, I'm sorry. Just make it a blue wall. Make it a Kirby in the back. No, here's what we'll do. We're bringing Kirby along. Don't worry. You can also make it its own level, just called Old Streaming Place. Just make it an old level. At least look both ways before crossing the stream. I'll do my best. Okay. So I'm going to add a new emote to the Twitch thing as well. So that way, it's going to be sick and lit and sick. My GoXLR Mini will apparently be here on the 25th, so it's coming real soon. So there'll be a great increase in quality. The world is becoming submerged. I think.
Guys, this is Austin. Hey guys, this is Austin. Hey guys, this is Austin.
Hey. Okay. I appreciate you. It's been a good year of streaming here. It was a rough start, but I feel like we finally got into a good rhythm, and I think this is all good. I appreciate you all. You're really sweet and kind and caring, and I can't wait to see you all on Monday. Network disconnect. Don't forget to join the Discord server, as you know. Don't forget to check my Twitter, of course, and of course YouTube, and of course shout out to Chatbot64 for an amazing year, doing work showing up every stream. Thank you, Chatbot64. What a great guy. And this is the perfect song to end it on. I will see you all on Monday at the new place with perhaps cool hue bulbs lighting up the place with cool little things, decorations and stuff like that. Higher quality audio soon enough. And headphones. I'm gonna have headphones on because I need to be quiet for this new place. Stick around for the raid, of course, because as you know, you get 250 free chat points if you join the raid, and you can use them next time with your new emotes and everything. And yeah, keep playing this game. I might even stream it on Discord later, just like an overview thing, so that way everyone can see how it's going. That way we can enjoy the submerged land of pain and suffering that we have created. I will see you all Monday. I love you all, and I will eat delicious pizza for you. You have anything to say before we go? The last words Caitlin says ever in this apartment to the stream. This is a big moment. Say it direct. Come on screen and say it directly in the microphone on screen. Come on over here. Here we go. Say it. This is a big deal.
No.